The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. Slaughter Gang's own in the building. SG
What's
Tip in the
good?
building. My guy, welcome to the show. 4 long years.
Oh, long.
4 long
Too
years.
long.
Too long. Yeah, I saw when the project dropped, right? That was like your first initial reaction. 4 long years. First of all, how do you feel? Hold on, time out. Wait, what happened? The mic? You're the last artist of the day, and the mic's tweaking. Look at that. Same thing as usual? Let me know if you need me to just buy a new one. Got that? You want me to start from the beginning again? All right, cool. Let me know. All right. 4 long years. How's it feel?
Shit, feel like I got some weight off my shoulder now. I feel free.
Do you feel like you were holding like a lot in these past 4 years too?
Yeah, cause I really wanted to drop, but it was like, I wasn't too much trying to force it. I want that shit to be natural. Like, I wasn't trying to just force no drop date.
Right. Were there times like in like those 4 years that you were like you had things that were ready to drop and then you just pulled it back because it didn't feel that way?
Yeah, I feel like I ain't feel like I was like where I wanted to be yet, type shit. Like, I feel like I don't feel like he was ready yet, type shit.
Like the music wasn't ready?
Yeah. Yeah, like some of these songs been recorded 3 years ago. I done been recording in the 4 years, but it's like how it came together.
Did you re-record a bunch of them too? Like, are you someone who, when putting this project together, like you just kept going back, kept trying to fix certain shit?
Take like, say if I got 10 songs, so the 4 years I knew I was gonna put like 13 to 14 songs. So I had this date come up, I just like, nah, take it down. I take some songs out, switch some songs with some other songs. So this shit really meant a lot to me. Putting this one out, it last take.
Right. I'm glad you feel better about it.
Yeah.
I'm glad you feel. What was going on in those 4 years besides like the music? Were you just kind of going through personal stuff and had to like overcome all that too?
Shit, really just being in the streets for real. That shit ain't easy. Like transitioning.
Like trying to take that one foot out.
Yeah, do that. If you gonna do it all the way, you gotta go all the way. Like, ain't no half stepping.
Right. At what point in those 4 years did you realize that?
Shit, probably want to say probably like the second year.
So like 2021? Yeah.
Yeah. Some shit. Nah, probably like 2020, 2021, like the COVID time. That shit just, you be in the house thinking about a lot type shit. I was around that time. In the house thinking like, man, I ain't trying to just half-ass the shit. Like, if I'm gonna do it, I might as well take it serious and not just put out anything.
Right.
I want my shit to sound like something like they go back and listen to. Like, damn, this shit hard. I don't want no just one through playlist like this. Go play it one time and then post it. Nah, hell nah. Go back and listen to my shit. Go back and hear what I'm saying.
Now, was there like something that led into that moment, or was it just kind of like you were just in the crib thinking about it?
Shit. I don't know. Really, like, probably just being in the house. Like,
Just
I ain't having shit to do. Like, man, I'm just like, hell no, man. This shit. I probably listen to it by myself. Like,
right.
hell no, I still don't feel like it's ready. Type shit.
Right. I understand. But then also, like, I feel like, you know, you have incredible people around you with Slaughter Gang with 21 that you see kind of doing it a certain way, too. Like, that's also, I'm sure, like, inspiration for you to kind of take that leap as well.
Yeah, like, that's what make you like, man, hell nah. Because he ain't have ass in this shit. Like, he got it all the way through the door. Like, he got his foot all the way through the door. He ain't in the streets and goddamn, nah, nigga, strictly business.
Right. Doing like late night TV and shit.
Yeah, that shit strictly business. Like, it's business, but he making fun out of it too. But it's like he ain't just. I don't
He's
know how
not
to
just doing it
explain.
just
Yeah,
to do
he
it.
ain't just doing it just because, like, just to say, oh, I did something. Oh, I did. Like,
Right.
nah, this shit coming with real trophies and shit,
Mhm.
real accomplishments.
Yeah. Festivals, Grammys,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
that shit. Did he ever get on your case about that shit too?
Yeah, we had talks and shit. Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, it really was goddamn that nigga Harold.
Harold, shout out Harold, man.
That nigga don't play, boy.
What did Harold tell you?
That nigga just been a big brother, like he supposed to be. Like
Mhm.
everybody play their part, shit. You
Right.
know, like he talked to me. Shit, he'll get me thinking, type shit. Like it to be in the house, it just like, bruh, look at this shit and look at this type, just comparisons type shit.
And then you like,
A huge difference.
the grass is green on the other
Man,
side.
that shit a huge difference. Huge difference.
For you, what has been like, you talked about the transition, right? What for you has been the most, I guess, difficult obstacle to overcome in transitioning from, the street stuff to then focusing only on the music?
Fucking studio.
What's wrong with the studio?
It just like shit. Back then it was like I used to have to just force myself to sit down in the studio. Now shit, even if I'm in the studio, I'm recording nothing, I ain't really tripping. I know that shit gonna come natural.
Mhm.
When it's time for me to make a song, that shit just come natural. I don't be forced to listen to no beats at this certain point in time. Like, hey, listen to all these beats and pick one beat and go do a song. Now I could just listen to beats over time and just be like, hey, what happened to that one beat? Pull that shit up. Type shit. Like, it's more thought to it now. Instead of just go in there, say whatever, come out, and that shit just put out like it's just a song.
Right.
Thought process.
How I guess are you thinking more? Is it like a elevation of your pen, or is it just you trying
I
to
don't
learn
be
more
writing
about
shit,
strong
like,
structure?
I don't be writing. It just like I don't want to feel nothing like that's forced.
Mhm.
I don't want nothing to feel forced on me. That shit gotta come natural for me to be comfortable. Like,
Mhm.
you wanting to do some shit, gotta be natural.
So the studio's been like the biggest obstacle for you.
It was
Mhm.
like at one point in time, like I ain't really want to go to the studio. Like I just ain't want to go. Shit, I just ain't want to go. I was just in the streets, like just doing what I do. So I ain't really like just too much care about going to the studio, sit down. But now I can go sit down in that motherfucker. I ain't gotta record, even if I'm in there. It's not. I don't feel obligated to like record something that then in time, unless that shit feel genuine.
Right. It's become like your safe space too, like
Yeah.
your safe haven.
Yeah, yeah. What I want when I want to. I can come to the studio 3, 4 in the morning, or I can come during the daytime whenever I feel like it. Like it ain't no set time for me type shit.
Mhm.
I'm going on my own schedule.
Right. Right. And I'm glad that you kind of came back out when you did, because you've been getting a lot of love, and I feel like the collective of Slaughter Gang. Like, first of all, thank you for performing at our show at South by Southwest. I appreciate you
sure.
for that, my brother.
Appreciate for
You know what I'm
having me.
saying? Shout out everybody else who pulled up. Shout out Brad, and the whole gang. I think that it's cool right now because I feel like all y'all are collectively having these moments. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are obviously all individual artists, but y'all are all having moments collectively as Slaughter Gang. So I feel like now you also, even though it was a long 4 years, you also came out at, I feel like, the most
Right time.
perfect time too, where everybody's having their own
Yeah.
motion at the right time as well.
Feel like yeah. Then it about to be summertime. Shit, we finna be outside. For real. They ain't finna be put up in no house and none of that. We finna be outside.
Mm.
So I felt like yeah, it was a perfect time for me to drop. What's so crazy? That shit was looking like it was finna get pushed back too.
Why?
Just because like I wanted to make sure like everything was right. Everything. Whether the songs had to be mixed, I had to shoot a video or anything, like just making sure everything was right on time. My manager helped me too though, so shit. I mean, he was doing a lot of that shit. Behind the scenes work. All that shit. While I'm sleeping, he working. So that shit was about to, I don't know, that shit was about to get pushed back. But then I was just like, fuck it. Just the time. I just felt like that was just that time right there.
Right.
Perfect.
And it's a great project too, because like even if you look at it, like I feel like what fans wanted after 4 years too, like obviously they want to see you do stuff with like 21, Herbo, et cetera, et cetera. But like you also mostly gave you on it. You know what I'm saying? Like it didn't feel like you were,
Growth.
yeah, you showed your growth as like an artist with your pen, and then you had not too many collabs where it felt like okay, like oh he doing too much with too many other artists, but it just kind of felt like the perfect amount to like Jacquees, like you feel me, like. It just kind of felt
Oh,
perfect.
you like that Jacquees song?
Yeah. I see now. I wouldn't expect Jacquees to be on your project, but when I saw it, I was like, and I listened to it, I'm like, nah, this is tight. I think this is hard too.
Yeah. A lot of folks were unexpecting it.
How did the Jacquees one come about then?
I was goddamn. I like doing sample beats.
Okay.
So I was just in there fucking around. I just listened to old R&B one day and just was like, I would ask Hazel and 45, hey, sample this. They send it back. I just so happened to pick that beat, Surrender. I had the hook in my mind, but I was like, I don't know how to fuck with auto-tune yet, type of shit. Like,
Okay.
Because I was going to just make the hook my damn self. But I was like, man, I don't know how to fuck with auto-tune. So I ended up getting on the call with Jaquees like, hey, do this shit for me. Knock this shit out.
So you almost tried to sing on it.
Yeah. It is a version with that is, though. Like, with me singing.
I ain't mad at you, bro. I would like to hear the singing shit.
Hell no. Hell no, boy.
Why y'all did it sound good? Did I
don't think none of that heard it.
Now y'all ain't heard it? Damn.
It's just me and the engineer, boy. I'm telling you, that's how it be.
But I mean, it was your first time really trying to
the auto-tune
do
shit.
that, so you can't even really be too hard on yourself at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody's first time rapping.
Yeah. I wouldn't say I was hard on myself, but I just know, like, I could just tell, like, what kind of sound I wanted.
Right, yeah.
Like, so that's how I knew to hit up Jaquees, like, because it's a million niggas that sing, but, like, I just know, like, that nigga always remixing R&B songs, like, all this shit came into my mind, like, man, this nigga, every time he remix R&B song, that shit, it's a hit.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah, that's how we got started, because he, well, not how we got started, but he used to go viral for them on SoundCloud back in the day, too.
All that shit was in my mind. I was like, man, let me call this nigga. And we from the same side, so that shit was easy. It wasn't like no hard thing for me to do. Shit was genuine.
It's a good calculated move, too.
I really thought that shit out. I swear.
He's so proud of that moment.
I did. I was like, man, this nigga really, every time he do, we make a R&B song. That's how he even talking about he the king of R&B.
Right.
That's how he brought himself up in that shit. Like bro, I remake all y'all shit and crush y'all.
How about the Herbo record? How'd that one come about?
He was in the studio helping me goddamn do the last track list. He was like, bro, you only got one verse on this shit? I was like, shit, yeah. He was like, you gonna put it out like that? He was like, nah, bro. He was like, put a second verse. So I was finna put a second verse. I just told him, like, nigga, you put a second verse type shit. Like, that's how that shit came up. But this probably was like, I want to say a week or two before goddamn the actual date supposed to, like, it supposed to drop. Or like a week or two before.
So you weren't even about to have a lot of people on the project with you. Were you have Sin still or no? Sin was
on there.
So Sin, 21,
and Jacquees.
And so Herbo was just like, you gotta add one extra piece to the puzzle.
And he was telling me like, bro, you only got one verse on this song, man. I was like, shit, well, you do the verse then. Cause I ain't want to feel forced. Shit, you do the verse, nigga.
I match you. You shot your shot.
Exactly. So shit, he went there and knocked that motherfucker out. Then he was showing me how to structure the shit, the track listing. That's how all that shit came about.
How did
track listing and
I was gonna say,
everything.
how did he tell you how to structure it?
Shit, we just listened to that shit from top to bottom, and he was like, all right. So I already had the song was gonna be the intro and the outro. what came out that freestyle and shit. We just listened to him. That's when he went to moving, switching shit around. Like, oh nah, put this right here, put this right here. He was like, after the Jaquees song, he was like, he asked me, did I have another song like that? I was like, yeah, I think there's 2 songs under that. He was like, nah, make it come in a little bit closer. So that's how that shit came out. That's how this shit came about. Like, we just in the studio like 2 weeks before.
Right. So he taught you how to like properly structure a project too. I feel like you learned a lot in the making of this project. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. A lot of shit. All the shit I've been holding in, finally, I feel like I finally just let everything go.
You feel like a weight off your shoulders now too?
A lot of weight.
You feel like you focus on the future now? Do you feel like for a while you just kind of focus on, like you weren't able to focus on,
It was more so about like, damn, bro, I've been having them waiting. I don't want to just drop anything at this point. Cause it ain't nothing to go in the studio and just pick some songs and just throw them out there. Hell nah. Like I said, I want y'all to just come back and listen. Like, I don't want to just be listen to this shit one time, post it on your Instagram. Shit, you gonna hear this motherfucker at a cookout. Shit, anywhere really. I got all type of like pockets on the tape. Gonna hear it anywhere.
right, like the Jacquees record. Your auto-tune joint coming soon?
Nah, not yet.
I don't think this isn't gonna be your only project this year, right? Because I saw you, you and
hell
Harold
no.
got a project coming out too. I don't know when, but that's what's
We trying to get that shit situated too. That shit gonna be crazy. Cause we got some shit on there. That shit so hard. We got like 3-4 videos shot. Just fucking around on some shit. Like having the cameraman follow us around all day.
Mhm.
We shoot videos like that. We ain't even shot no real videos with treatments and shit. But we got some shit on there though. When that shit do drop, shit gon' up through that too.
How far along is it? Like how close? Like is it like 50% done, 40%, 60?
I wouldn't even put no percentage on it because shit, you never know, really.
Mhm.
Until we sit down and just like, all right, fuck it, let's do it.
Right. Right. Do you feel like for you too after Still on My Block, next like do you feel like this is the end of this series or you know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like it is. Like,
Are you off the block after this? Like what are we gonna do after this?
shit, I'm gonna get to breaking some more shit down, figuring out some more shit about myself. No, that's what I'm trying to see now. Like, where the fuck I'm gonna go? I'm done with the block boy shit. We on the bigger and better type shit.
Right.
Done with the block boy shit.
I want to see you hanging out with Jimmy Fallon soon.
I can't wait. Late night show.
Late night show?
I can't wait.
You gonna
Yeah, I'm done with the block boy
You gonna be alright, my boy.
shit. Hell yeah.
So we got the Harold project on the way. What else we got cooking for the rest of this year?
Shit. I really want to drop again this year by myself too.
Okay.
This take me probably like close to the end of the year. Or shit. Depending on how I'm feeling, really. Like early summer.
Mhm.
Cause it's spring right now, so early summer. July or some shit. I could drop again. I just want that shit to feel like it feel like it's meant to be.
Yeah, like it's supposed to happen. I'm gonna play the Jacquees joint on my Amazon radio show this week. I got you.
Alright.
I got you. I'm gonna show the project some love on the show this week.
I appreciate it.
Of course, man. Come on, that love is free, my boy.
Appreciate
Love
it.
is free. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, look, I appreciate you coming. Project out now, so on my block out now.
Go
But
get that. Go listen to it.
yep.
Come and tell me what's your favorite song out that motherfucker. What you fucking with.
And freestyle now by the time y'all see this, so go tune in with that. Go fuck with that. That is out now.
Out now. Video out now.
Another solo project with Lil Harold on the way. So make sure y'all tune in with that. Before we get out of here, anything else you want to let the people know, let the fans know where they could follow you at, all that good stuff. Now is the time to do it. This camera right here.
The middle one?
No, the one right here on the right.
I'm to the right. All right, shit. On Instagram, I only got one. SG Tip. My Twitter. What my Twitter? Blockboy_tip. That SG Tip shit, I don't know. That's a fan page. So if they be hitting y'all up, that ain't me. They do be hitting folks up and shit. But my shit is Blockboy_tip.
There you go.
Y'all go get that still on my block, man.
On my block, out now, freestyle out now. By the time y'all see this, go follow him, go show him some love, go show him some support. Keep running that project up. Till next time.
He said he gonna play he on Amazon. We gonna hear Jacquees and me.
You gonna hear it tomorrow, I promise. I got you.
Well, he say tomorrow, so shit, we gonna see.
I'm gonna send you the video, my boy.
All
As you
right.
tip on the radar, we out. Bye.
Appreciate it.